great to see that Christian Obseth is available for the FA Cup game against Newcastle Jets on 17 September. We've got to thank the PFA and the FFA to be fair. They went through what is a very typical and standard process. I know there were some things about clubs asking us for money and what have you. Nothing could be further from the truth. So Obseth was never an issue. That's why we never discussed it in any football update, or didn't think any was warranted. And now that he's cleared to play for us, which was always going to be the case, we're looking forward to watching him play against the Jets, whether that's for 5 minutes or 90. Obviously, that's up to the coaches to decide. Yeah, so the fitness of the group is fantastic. I think they're progressing along very well. Obviously, you don't want to peak right now. The season's still a month or so away from beginning. It's great to see that the injury rate is significantly down on previous seasons. That's what the data shows. The amount of training sessions missed is significantly down, which shows the players are on the park for more minutes every day. That's what we need and what we want for this upcoming season. With such a long pre-season, probably the longest in the world, if I'm honest, it's important to get a break. I'd be astonished if any A-League team went through the whole pre-season without getting a break. So it's good to see the boys back, refreshed after 4 or 5 days off, away from the field, hopefully away from the game, and being able to spend some, relaxing time with their friends and families or what have you. Yeah, so we're restructuring the youth setup to a degree. It's clear that we've got too many players there, and we're an elite pathway. I love doing things in the community. I love grassroots football and all the rest of it, but we're an elite pathway, and we just want the very best players to play the most amount of games and to have the most amount of minutes. Now, with 36 players for 2 teams, you're definitely not getting that. In conjunction with that, we are really aligning ourselves well with the FFSA. I've had meetings with Anton Andrioli from the FFSA about the NTC kids, the NTC program, who are the brightest prospects coming through. They might not be the brightest today, but hopefully have the greatest potential to be Adelaide United first team players in the future. We're discussing what he's doing with his rotation of the squads, how that aligns with our reserves team, and how that aligns with our youth team as well. So obviously the NPL's finished. The boys did quite well last season. I only caught the back end of it coming into this role. They're on a break now, refreshing, leading into the Y-League pre-season and obviously the Y-League season. It's an important step for them, and it's an important step for us, especially going into this new structure, and I look forward to see how they go. Our W League team's shaping up quite well. Got some good signings, and Ivan Karlovic, our W League head coach, has been fantastic to deal with, fantastic to work with. His passion for the girls and the program is second to none. It's been a pleasure to work with him, and I'm looking forward to putting together a W League team that can push for a finals berth. Looking forward to welcoming the W League girls later this month or early next month at the latest. Yeah, so recruitment's gone well to date. We're still looking for a few more players. I think expansion has made it difficult in terms of Australian players. There's sort of an artificial wage increase, if you like, on Australian players because the scarcity, it's economics 101, scarcity, allocation of resources, supply, demand, whatever you want to call it. So finding the players that we are looking for is proving to be quite difficult. It'll get even more difficult again next year. I think that's why the coach touched on an extra foreigner being so important, and I agree with him. Even being on the Players Union board for 5 years, I have to agree that You need more foreign players in the league. But in saying that, you know, we're looking at NPL players as well. We're looking to give younger players a chance, but it's not about you know, being given a platform because there's a scarcity of talent. It's about being competitive and with the talent that's already there and earning your spot. Yeah, the FA Cup quarter-final is a massive opportunity for us, especially at home here at Cooper Stadium. I think it's very important the boys put on a good performance. It's getting closer and closer to the season now. The coach is probably zeroing in more on who's going to be starting in 11, what formation and movements he's going to play. You know, he's getting a better and better understanding of the players he has at his disposal. I think it's great for the home fans to be able to watch a competitive fixture in this FA Cup and in the pre-season. Newcastle's going to be a solid test for us, and the more A-League opposition we get in the pre-season, the better.